there. Cool. Okay. Let me pop in, and then I will. Cool. Okay. All right. Okay. It's a new day, and it's a new day, and then sweet, awesome. Get rid of you. Cool. Host. Okay, Discord friends. Cool. 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 And cool. Awesome. Okay. Get rid of you. And OBS. Stop streaming and start recording. Awesome. Just refresh. Alright. Here you are. Alright. Testing, 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 testing. Alright, I sound pretty good. How is everyone doing today? I am the Chosen One. With me today is TacoYaki. Welcome to another edition of Minecraft Power Hour, where we are currently working on this ice castle, and it's going pretty well. But yeah, let's get started, shall we?
It is time to go to bed.
It is too. Hello and good night.
Alright. Welcome to another edition of Minecraft Power Hour. Day 55. And we got emotes.
Oh, did you? That's awesome. Oh, wait, hold on. I gotta do a few things. That's awesome. Hold on. Dash. Hold on. Streamlabs.
Got them emotes.
Awesome.
So.
Wait. But I think you have to buy like Turbo, I think it's called.
Turbo?
Yeah. For you to use emotes, your emotes in your own world. In your own Discord, I mean.
No, you can tie subs to it.
For Discord?
Yeah.
That's cool. Okay, hold on, let me just right there. Very cool. Alright.
Yeah. That's the way I have it set up.
That's cool. Hello, Just Simply Twitch. How you doing today? How are you doing today?
Hey, Simply, how you doing?
I hope all is well.
I don't know. I don't like this anymore.
What? Ow.
I made myself smaller, but now I hate it. So I made myself bigger again.
Smaller in what way?
It's in between. Like right where the menu, is. It's like I think I like that.
Camera-wise, or?
Yeah.
Oh. You're good. That's good. I'm glad you're good. I'm good as well. Just trying to, just streaming and trying to find jobs, and falling apparently. But yeah, I'm doing pretty good. But yeah, trying to survive. It's starting to get a little hot out, so I'm not a fan of that. So, but yeah, otherwise I'm doing okay.
I am sad that my vacation is over.
Oh yeah, how'd you like your staycation?
I got a lot of stuff done,
That's good.
but I wish. Thanks, Simply. I had this idea for the emotes for a while, and wrong button. I'm pushing wrong buttons now. It's just awesome to finally see him. So I was like, I couldn't think of what to do for a while. And I was just
I
like,
like that they're in a onesie. It took me a while to see that, but I love that they're in a onesie.
yeah, I was like, maybe that. And then I oh god.
Well, your cameraman is dead.
Well, uh, let's let's put myself somewhere safe.
He's not killing me. It's the opposite way. The opposite way. Yeah.
So I'm doing something that I think is a very dumb idea now.
What is it?
Um. Oh. Oh no. That's cool. Perfect. Perfect. Okay. Cool. Um. Because his bed is at the top of the tower, he just respawned back at the top of the tower.
Oh, that's good.
Okay. Now I get my keyboard. So Logitech created this thing called Flow.
Who added? Who added? What?
Simply says you have to keep that fall in the time lapse.
That'd be a good idea.
I'm definitely gonna do that. Yeah. Yeah. It's just gonna be like dilly 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 dilly. You died. That's a great idea. But there's this thing called Flow. And basically, if you have a newer Logitech type device,
Mm-hmm.
the ones that have the 1, 2, 3 LED on them, that they use the unifying thing, then you can grab all his stuff. You can okay, this is perfect. You can move your mouse to the edge of the screen and it'll hop from one computer to the next.
Oh, that's cool.
It's cool, but if you're trying to set up a cameraman,
Oh yeah, I can imagine how difficult it can be.
and because the mouse is locked to the wait, that's not. Is that his too? That raw meat and bricks. This all can't be his. But okay, I got distracted.
The keyboard being able to do two things at once.
Yeah, because everything gets locked to the game, I can't like set up the camera and then slide the mouse over because it'll like move the camera. So what this mouse does is it has a button where you can just swap. So I have to get the mouse absolutely still and then tap the button and I hope it switches properly. Which it's been working.
Seem to be working.
Well, it worked, except I forgot to push the keyboard. So when I pushed W, he was just like, la 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 la, and walked right off the tower. So, because he's just standing there and not actually doing anything, it's easier for me to control it now. Because I turned the display on, the heads-up display, the hot bar and all that. You just got a pile of bones next to him. You not gonna feed him? He's so sad. He's like, I'm so hungry. The bones are right here. Did you put these bones next to the dog?
No.
Oh. Well, you can't have any then, dog. Bad dog. They're in the chest. 10 bones. Jeez. No. So, what was I working on? What did we do Friday? I remember. It was a lot of computer talk.
Yes, it was.
A lot of computer talk, and I did this one room only. I remember now.
Isn't it awkward to build a castle in the snow? It's not too bad, but sometimes when it starts snowing and then it starts collecting everywhere, then that's kind of annoying. But it hasn't
Yeah.
been that bad. For me, at least.
Yeah, like in this room right here. All this snow that's on the ground. Like, I can't see the pattern. And then you sweep it up, and then it starts snowing again. I'm like, well.
It's like winter in the Midwest and the East Coast. It's like you think you're done, but you're not, because sooner or later it's going to snow again.
It's like I was just taking a break. Now I'm back.
Alright, so the other side is filled up with the ceiling. It's looking really cool.
That's what you were doing. I remember now.
Yep.
I will take responsibility for the computer talk. No, that was fun. I think we ended up doing like a computer discussion like every few months. I think the last one, Cyborg was here because he was talking about his friend built him a computer, and then he wanted to get a new one before he joins us again for streams. I told him about the fry sales. I'm like, they're gonna spam you, but one day when you look at it, you'll be like, ooh.
When you least expect it.
Yep. Actually, the boop, boop. The Yep.
Alright, so, oh, I should probably put some lights under there. I'll be right back.
Okay. Ah, it's a big old dark cave over there.
Kind of.
So, I don't remember. Our cyborg, and that's why I have an empty spot. Let me think about it. Cool. All right. So the ceiling in the area that I'm at, it needs white bricks.
Okay, I'll be right there.
And then for here, what is the design?
Do you want to do the floor here as well, or? Because, oh yeah, it makes sense with all the stuff over here as well.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm gonna need to make a lot more white concrete because I only have 41 left, so.
Let's see. Oh, I was like, why can't I run? Okay, let's see. So half of this is gonna be torn down because it needs to be blue.
Oh, okay.
And how much blue and green do we have?
I'll check.
What I can do is I can. How much ice do we have too? Because what I can do is I can make the rest of these walls, and then you can replace the dirt with ice. With the dirt that you've been taking down, have you been keeping it, or you just?
Yeah, I believe I have.
Okay. So, go ahead and make the rest of these. Ba-ba-ba-ba. Ba-da-ba-da-ba. Cool. Yeah. Yeah, I know Psycho wants to play games again like we did that one.
Yeah, we should. Okay, so hold on, let me just do this real quick.
You know the game, Gang Beasts.
Gang Beast, yeah, I've seen gameplay of it. Looks fun. Looks incredibly chaotic.
I want to play it so bad.
Okay, so we have a whole row and 4 stacks of light blue. And the same thing for cyan.
Okay.
And
let's see. I'll start working on
4 stacks of ice and 2 stacks.
Alright, so we're gonna need the ice.
Ice, okay.
Because if my memory serves me correctly, the left 2 sections are going up 1 more. And then the back is going up 1 more, so yeah. I guess I could do that part. Let's see. Oh, and then none of the ceiling's been done. That would be good.
Where do you want the ice?
Let's see. I was gonna do the back, but I ran out of concrete. So, and then this lower section is not done.
Do you want me to do the lower section? This area?
Yes.
With ice? Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Sorry. There you go. Let's see. I'm gonna need to do this part so I can get white concrete to start. How's your first day back in work go? Psycho was fun to watch. Thank you. Ah, cool. Yeah, me and Psycho go way back. My job is chaotic. It was like I didn't leave, except I had twice as many it wasn't really twice as many. It was like the normal level of emails, because my boss had told them ahead of time that I was gonna be out, so they're like, okay. And then the projects that we were working on that aren't that we don't keep in contact with them like all the time. There's basically 2 jobs from people who haven't heard from in a while, and then and then 3, yeah, it's like basically 5 emails that I got when I first got in. I was like, okay, let me go ahead and try to take care of some of these, and I was able to do
it was a lot.
half of it. And then things just weren't cooperating. Programs are like, no, I know you want to do this, but I don't want to. And I'm like,
I was also taking a vacation and I don't want to come back.
So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go home because it's just about time. But yeah, it was basically like I just left. It was like the first couple minutes are like, oh, how was your vacation? I'm like, it's good. Wasn't long enough. Hey man, okay, cool. Now that you're back, here's 5 things.
Here's everything you have to do right now.
But yeah, another day, another dollar. This is supposed to be glowstone. That means I did this one over here wrong. Or not glowstone, sea lantern.
On the scale of dangerous, I think sea lanterns marks it right there. I know glowstone can be a bit dangerous, but I don't know. That'll be interesting the day we do attempt it.
Oh yeah. Man, I ran over here in a hurry, and I don't know what. Oh, the pieces that I was getting, I wanted to make sure that I'm not in a state where every block I break disappears. Because the game tends to do that sometimes. It's like, oh, we rolled the dice today, and we decided that every block you place will vanish. Every block you break will vanish. And the only way you can fix it is by getting out of the game and coming back in. When you get out of the game and come back in, we're going to roll the dice again, and your vending machine won't work. Let's see. That's a lot of sea lanterns needed. Yep. Yep. We're going to make a farm. Over by the main base, the big old red house, there is a ocean monument. So, let's see. I'm gathering white, so I'll take that down. Okay. So, in the aquatic update, there's supposed to be this kind of underwater reactor beacon kind of thing. And with that, we should be able to get some water perks. I need to fix my pickaxe, especially if I'm going to do the ceiling. But one of the perks is like underwater breathing and speed underwater. So if we can get that, then I will be excited. Because then we can get all the sea lanterns. Bedtime.
Yep. It's gonna be very dangerous and very annoying really quick.
I can't wait. Because I've always been scared to like venture into the ocean. Because you have to have like potions and you're like, you gotta make sure you don't drown. I'm like, But if we have that, then we don't have to worry about breathing. So I'm like, cool. Then I'll have to worry about not getting killed by the guardians.
I mean, we'll still get killed, but not as often.
Yeah. So I'm looking forward to that. And if for some reason we get the entire castle built before the aquatic update, then I may look into what potions we need or what kind of enchantments we need. And might just go old school with no Can't you do that with respiration, aqua affinity, depth strider, enchant? Yeah, see, that's the stuff. I don't know what exactly I need. So, you okay, Juan?
Yeah, why?
I see water.
Oh no, it's fine. I just was checking to see, like, ice-wise, just to see, um, just like torch-wise to see what was hitting it.
Oh, okay. Uh, yes. So we can do it with that. I just don't know exactly what. So respiration. Does that just mean you can breathe underwater without a time limit, or is it add
Uh,
time?
or it's aqua, or what I had. Aqua affinity is where you know how if you go underwater now, the your breathing goes down quick. But if you have enough of um, if you have like aqua affinity, then it'll take longer for you to not to reach the end, so to speak. And then I believe water strider is where you can actually walk in the water and you can
Yeah.
actually like go like quicker
Yeah.
instead of always being against the current.
Yeah.
So I don't know what aqua affinity is, but
Respiration.
or respiration, yeah.
Okay. So yeah, I just don't know. It's basic like it's like Bedrockium Minecraft confuses me. It's basically the same. With the aquatic update, all versions are getting it. Um, they may shift around like when certain updates get released.
What was that?
um, you know that level in Mario where there's like one block and then a gap and then hey,
Mhm.
and then another gap.
What was that? How come?
I fell through one of the gaps.
Oh,
Uh, yeah, when I was breaking some of the blocks, they were up top, so I had to hop up top across all these gaps, and I almost made it. Okay, those three is what I used in Java. A lot of milk buckets to get rid of mining fatigue,
oh
and
yeah.
a stack of doors.
The master water guardian. I don't know what it's called, but it um basically enchants you,
Uh huh.
and it takes forever to mine because it gives you like
It
mining
curses you.
like yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
And if you have milk, I think milk for whatever reason, it clears away the curse, I guess.
Okay. Just like
So
being. Oh, wait. Uh, just like when you get sick if you eat rotten flesh.
yeah,
Drinking milk fixes that.
yeah.
Okay.
Minus-
Yeah. There's like all of that. From what I remember from the video, from Toy Cat's video, that little, you find a heart of the ocean or something like that, and some other kind of seashell looking thing, and then you can craft that plus a few other things into a bless you,
Bless
into
you.
like an underwater reactor kind of thing, and then that gives you aqua affinity and depth strider and all that kind of stuff as an enchant, just like the beacon gives you like haste and stuff like that. So from what I got out of the video, because I had it playing while I was at work, but from what I
Doing
remember,
research at work.
yeah, because I don't know, it's like doing the type of design work that we do. It's like, oh, we got to trace this floor plan and be like, there's a wall going this way, and then there's a wall going that way, and then there's a door right here. Like very tedious and for a lot of people very boring. Um, we usually have something playing. I usually have something playing in the background to keep me awake and to have the day go by faster. But I don't do floor plans as much as I used to. So my kind of work is, we have this AC unit. It's on the top of a building, and I gotta make animations for the fan. So I set up the fan. It's already pre-animated, and I'm like render, and it's like frame 1, frame 2, frame 3. And while I'm sitting there watching the render going, I'm listening to TacoYaki and like, oh, they're adding these underwater reactors, and I'm like, what? But
What has been your longest render?
3 hours?
That's not too bad.
Oh, it's terrible. The normal, it should be like 5 minutes.
Oh.
Yeah, you don't want to be sitting there for half your shift not being able to use your computer.
That's true.
We were rendering a site plan, so it was like a visualization of the building, and with that program, we weren't able to render the with all the other machines like we can with the floor plans. The program that I'm using, you have to have a licensing server, and then once you do, then there's like this weird setup to have other machines work on it too, because then they also have to be tied into. It's a big mess. So what we used to do is just have one computer and be like, you render it, and it'd be rendering for like 3 hours, and then we check it and we're like, oh crap, the sidewalk's messed up. And you fix it, and then you push render and come back in 3 hours. But
Do you do like anything else like as it's rendering? Because even though it like takes a while, you got.
if it's rendering on my machine, you can't. Because it's using 100% CPU. But we've set it up to where it can go on the farm. So the farm is basically 5 computers that are just waiting for renders. So we got a program. We got a render farming program that we finally figured out how to get to work, and we split the image up 3x3 or 5x5, and then sew them together with another program.
That's cool.
And it cuts the time by however many computers you're using. So normally it would take 3 hours for one machine, and now it takes like about 15-25 minutes with 5 machines. And then while it's rendering, you can do other stuff. And you just have the destination folder up, so you can check on it and be like, frame. It's like section. What was it? Row 2, section 2. For some reason, it's not getting a license, so now we gotta reload that piece because it's being stupid. But yeah, I plan on using that program for like a creative stream, because I don't do site plans as much anymore now that we have newer people who can do it. And I'm like, I want to, because when I was training him, we ended up getting 3. I'm like, okay, cool. I'll give him the boring building, and then I get to do the cool building. And then more jobs that only I could do showed up, and then he finished the first one. I'm like, dang it. I guess I'll teach him how to do this one. And I'm like, okay, well then there's one more. So once I finish this thing, then I can jump on that one. And then he finished the other one. I'm like, okay, you can have the last one. I'm like, I don't want to do site plans. So I may do a creative stream where I go through that whole process. usually takes me about 16 hours to do from start to finish. So
16 hours, you said?
yeah.
Ouch.
That's not long.
Just sitting.
It used to take me 40.
Oof.
And it was it was nowhere near as good. And now I've mastered the process. And then the guy who I trained, he can get it done in like 12. And I'm like, no, no. You're better
gonna
than
replace
me.
me.
You're better than me. Let's see. I came over here because I don't know why. As soon as I get upstairs, I'm gonna remember. I know I need to finish this lower part over here. You know what? I'm gonna do that. Because it all needs to be shifted back by 1 because I counted wrong. Let's see. But man, this pickaxe is gonna break. Did I really get all 3? I don't think I got all 3. Whee! Whoa, why is there growling in the water? I don't like this.
Okay.
Okay, cool. And this. You know what? I'm gonna go on an adventure.
Be safe.
Cause I've been saying this for the last like 3 or 4 streams that I'm like, man, I need to repair my pickaxe. So.
Alright. I'm almost done with the bottom half. Is there anything else you want me to do like in the meantime?
I even did a little bitty window. I wish. Oh, did I? No, I finished it. Crap. Oh.
Do you want me to get more like concrete blocks?
I guess how much more ice do we have left?
Well, I'm gonna drop off what I have on me, and then we'll see. I'll be right there.
It was like I can dig out the rabbit butts. Like I can dig out.
Okay, so we have 3 rows and 2, 3, 4.
Oh god, we have plenty.
Yeah, and like 4 stacks, 4 or 5 stacks.
Let's see. So, how good are you at? Something's melting back here.
Oh, hold on, I'll grab ice.
Yeah.
How good am I at what?
At mirroring a path. Oh.
I'm not the greatest.
Let's see. I'm trying to think. Do I have something on the floor that needs to be done on the ceiling? Yes.
Where is it melting?
This whole entire section. So the very first wing that we did, basically this pattern that's on the ground.
I don't trust myself to do this pattern. I'll be honest.
Okay.
Where was the melting? Oh, there it is.
Oh, wait. What?
I thought
Oh,
I
I
was
put
done
a piece of
here.
dirt where the water is. It's
Oh,
the stairway that's over here. Right under it in the corner. There's I put a piece of dirt instead of the ice. But let's see.
where is it?
Down the stairs?
Oh, down the stairs. Okay.
Yep. Yeah, behind the stairway to the.
Yep, I got it.
Yeah.
I didn't notice the other staircase, so I'll do the ice there as well.
Oh, down there?
Yeah.
Okay. Up here, we need white concrete, but.
Oh, okay. I can make more concrete too.
Yeah.
Because we're gonna need we only have like 40 pieces, 40 blocks. We're running out a little bit.
Yeah, but I need to tear down half of this. Go, you know what? Go ahead. Go ahead and make that, and then I'm gonna go run and try to get my pickaxe repaired.
Okay.
And then on my way back, then I'll go ahead and tear up, make the rest of this pattern, and I will. I need to finish making the rest of those. Oh, you did the floor. You did the ceiling back there.
Should I
Okay.
not have?
Oh no. The reason why I haven't made those walls there is because I haven't done the ceiling. Because I wanted to do the blue and the white at the same time. But now that it's already done, I can go ahead and just pull out the make this. I can. It'll be easier.
Use your words, Taco. Alright. Okay.
Alright. So back. Oh, did I get it? Yes, I did. Cool. I always do this. I always head over there with a full inventory. Maybe I'll drop some stuff off in these mine carts. I got my boat, right? Yep. Time to eat. Time to eat some taters.
Okay.
Alright, cool.
Excuse me.
There we go. Actually, I can do E. Polish. Yeah. Then the stone andesite. Some stone and some cobble. I don't need cobble. I might need some stairs later. I'm gonna keep the cobble. What else we got? Oh, we got.
Okay.
I'm gonna eat some meat first.
Okay.
I got some snow.
Alright,
which
I'm gonna have to get some, not now, but gravel a bit later. Because we are out of gravel.
Cool.
Okay.
Stack, and poof. Okay, got me a bucket of water.
Water.
Which why is there water in it? Why did I have a bucket?
Sleep as well, Taco.
Okay. One thing that kept messing me up with the whole flowing mouse is that basically computer 1 is the cameraman, And
Mhm.
then computer 2 is the streaming machine, or the
Mhm.
game I'm actually playing on. And then Cortana's 3, the little baby laptop. That's oh, I didn't hear you, Cortana. Why can't I hear you? Hey, Cortana, how are you doing today? You still
Obviously,
on
you can't.
strike?
uh, okay. Oh, I need my.
Well, Cortana said drink
Colors.
water, or she said it like 13 minutes ago.
Um, do we have any more ladders?
Let's try this again. Hey, Cortana, how are you doing today? Oh, is the internet connected? Yes. I don't know what's wrong with you, Cortana. Oh well. Let's get back on. No, wrong direction. Alright, so what else am I putting away?
Okay.
Which one had the other map?
The other map. What do you
Map,
mean?
the map. I'm at the chests. I'm trying to figure out which one of these chests had the other map. Because there's a road to Iceland and then there's an Iceland map.
Oh, I have no idea. I don't think I ever touched the maps.
Yeah. I have the Iceland map on me because I wanted to see something. But now I'm trying to find the other map. Huh. Oh. What are some things that you can name in Minecraft? Ah, here it is. The very first chest.
I mean, you can name pretty much anything.
Because I saw a long time ago that somebody they had like a subscriber wall and they were putting like item frames or something, and they were putting like everybody's name on
That is
there.
quite a name, Ice. You might wanna change it, but welcome to my channel. I do hope you enjoy your stay. You are wonderful, 1 million and one of a kind. Hello, Van Bro. How's it going? Say it again, Taco. Sorry.
Oh, yeah. Somebody used to have a subscriber wall. I don't know if it was in Java and they had something like a mod or something, but
Oh,
they're
yeah. I've been thinking of doing that.
yeah,
I've been
and they
thinking
put
of doing like a creative world and having um, like either like a sign starting at one place and then going like all over the world,
mm-hmm.
and then just having it in just like a straight line and just being like, these are all the people that sub to me, and just either go,
Ooh.
yeah,
What if
and just
we did like a like you know the what is that the famous people names are on the ground? What is that thing called?
oh the Hollywood,
Walk of
uh,
Fame?
yeah,
Yeah, what if we did that and like on the train track had people's names?
that'd be cool.
I don't know how we would do that, but that'd be different. I don't think
We
anybody
would
else has
have to
done something
like
like
make
that.
signs and stuff like that.
Oh, signs would be the easiest way. Hmm. But I know somebody's naming wolves, and he has this giant wolf pack.
Oh, that's cool.
And then I saw somebody he did something with an you can rename most things in Java. Okay. I need to visit the anvil and see. But I'm trying to think where would we put it because the main base is so far away from the castle.
I mean, it would be a good spot to start and just be like, okay, we start here and then just go from there. Hello, Bambro, how's it going? But yeah, um, just I guess we could start it there and have it set up in such a way.
Mm. So I'm trying to think as a viewer, because I watch other streams too, and I'm like, if I had my name on the wall, I'd kind of like to see it all the time.
That's true.
But depending on, like, for us, depending on where you are, like if you're at the beach house, then you won't see the name.
Yeah, if you're closer to the beach house, then you'd be like, oh, here's your name, like we can go to the house. But if we needed like resources and stuff like that, we'd be like, oh yeah, use your name, kind of thing. But
I'm trying to think if you had like 60 subscribers, like 30 of them were at the main house and 30 of them were at the
we could
castle.
do like bases kind of stuff, like.
Or.
Go ahead.
Give them 2 plates. One plate will be at one base, and the other one will be at the other base.
That'd be cool. But I was thinking, for me at least, just do like a straight line. Even if it's like through a mountain or go over a mountain, just be like, you're at the top of the mountain, you're at the bottom of the ocean, kind of thing. Okay. So I think that'd be kind of cool, kind of funny.
Okay. Just simply Twitch says one of the streamers he watched made a separate building he visited for his outro. So like we could always end the stream there. I feel like we would need like elytra or something.
Go into like creative mode or something.
Well, that like you had mentioned the other time, it'll kill the achievements.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's true. Or just going into like creative mode in general.
I don't know if you can switch it in the. I think you have to turn on cheats to be able to switch it in the Bedrock version. But that would be cool. It's like, okay, we're gonna end the stream and then just head over to the outro house and then just start reading off like new subs and like these are all the subs and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah. That's a good idea.
Oh God! Ah!
What happened?
There's like a zombie villager and a zombie in the tunnel.
Oh, yeah. There were some spiders.
Yeah, there's a spider too, but he didn't hit me. Ah, that was not cool. Trying to think, where would the outro house be? It would probably have to be halfway between.
Yeah, I feel like it would be like wherever we are at the moment. So let's say we're at the castle, and we make like a little like our big house like next to it, and that could be like just like a regular like house kind of thing, and just be like, and wherever we are, just model it, make another house.
Oh, kind of just bring the stuff with us.
That's true. Or we could like do like have like bases as well. So like we'll have one at the castle, we'll have one at the beach, we'll have one at your base kind of thing. So it'll be like they're everywhere.
Let's say we name certain items. What I want to do is mob heads. So like once we get the aquatic update and we get the you can add electricity to the trident and then like charge up a creep. That's actually a lot of work, actually.
Yeah. Now that I think about it.
Yeah. So let's say it was easy to get a mob head. So there's a long way to say a pun, but let's say we get a bunch of mob heads and then fill them all inside of like 3 minecarts. And then push the minecarts to our next location, and it'll be a sub train. Cause all the subs.
There you go. That's awesome. That's actually really creative. I like that a lot.
So, yeah. That'd be cool. Now, let's see, the thing I need to figure out is what item to use, and then what are we gonna put them on? Just like a big wall?
I
Uh,
mean,
yeah.
with the house, if we make it like that, like other all the bases and stuff like that, we
Mm-hmm.
could do signs. We could do like we could place things there and just be like, this is where, um, so and so is, and
Sound
stuff like
train.
that.
I'm sorry.
Uh,
What was that again? You said signs or what?
we could do signs or like something to place and just be like, and have like different levels and like we could try to make it so like it's just one long house or just one like tall house.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, almost died. But yeah, we could do like one long house and just be like, okay, they'll start here, and then once we fill everything up, then we make another level kind of thing.
Okay. Because when you said levels,
Like,
then I thought of doing 3 items. Like you
mm,
get a regular sub thing that's kind of like just to kind like you can see your name, but it's kind of a boring item. And then where is my controller? There you go.
and like kind of like a sub house kind of thing.
Yeah. Oh god, this what is happening? This controller is much more responsive than it was before. What? Oh my god. Oh, this is so awkward. Let's see. What kind of simply like subtrade. I like that too. Cause then we can make a whole stream of like, okay, we're changing locations, so now we got all aboard the subtrade. Ooh, good idea.
What's up?
Um, Simply says wooden sword, iron sword, and gold sword.
Yeah, that's kind of like my emotes. Diamond or wooden shovel, iron shovel, and a diamond shovel kind of thing. Yeah, tier one, tier
Yeah,
two, tier three.
yeah. That's perfect. Now, I kind of want to test it. We have everything we need in those mine carts, and then I can just put it on the wall in the tunnel when I get back. Oh, we need an anvil. There's no anvil at the castle, is there?
No, I don't think so.
No, there's one. Didn't we have 2 anvils?
There might be one in the chest.
Okay. Uh-oh.
It was because you suggested the tiers. Yeah, the I wasn't even thinking about tiers, but just like I was thinking like levels. But tiers are also good as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because my emotes are like tier one, tier two, tier three, which is pretty cool. Because in my other worlds, I don't use shovel, even though they're awesome to use. But so I was like, why not just do tiers and like wood shovel, diamond, iron shovel, and diamond shovel. So,
Uh-huh.
but yeah, I like that idea though,
Okay.
and have it like we can do like item frames and just be like, okay, this is our sub wall, and just be like, this is everyone like this was tier one sub, tier two sub,
Yep.
and like a diamond sword or whatever, which one you yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
Yep. My internet um, tanked for a second, so my
Oh,
stream froze,
oh,
and it hasn't caught up yet.
oh.
But I'm surprised it. I'm surprised it didn't do anything worse.
I'm glad it didn't because I'm really high up in the air. So
Yeah, it seems like I don't know why this keeps happening, but yeah, my stream's still not back yet. I'm not sure what's going on. I'm back. Okay, it's back. I don't understand why it keeps doing that. Maybe it's because it's not the cameraman. The cameraman's fine. I think it may. Oh no, because that's not trying to run anything. I don't know. Maybe it's Cortana. There's probably something up with that machine. Because the way I fix the cameraman is by uninstalling all the programs I don't need and updating all the software that I do need. Because Minecraft wouldn't even stay open for too long. It would be open for like 5 minutes and it would crash and exit.
That's a shame.
So I looked in the event viewer to find out what was going on. Like if it was like bad memory or something, and it said that there could be a registry issue or a memory issue or a bunch of other stuff, and I'm like, that's too vague. So
give me more answers.
Yeah, like a definitive answer. Oh, I gotta take my clothes off first.
Out of context, that sounds weird. Or phrasing if you watch Archer. Okay.
Oh god. There we go. So yeah, I need to find out where that anvil is.
There might be one in the chest.
Yeah. Hopefully it is. Then I can go ahead and set it up. And then every week I can go through and like set up the names. It's playing just a little behind. So it looks funny as depending on which audio I use the one you speak, then I hear audio 5 seconds later, or you say something but I hear like an echo. I wonder what happened if it refreshed, like if, cause whenever I watch whenever I watch You and Psycho, I haven't been able to figure out like what the difference is, cause like sometimes your audio's on time, but then his audio's quicker, and then sometimes I don't know,
it could be just on Twitch's end.
Yeah. Got yogurt time. You alright, Ray?
Yeah, how is Vicky?
Probiotic drinks. Night, Ray. And then Cortana says, drink water again. I will take a sip because I just drank a probiotic drink.
I'm gonna wait until.
So, let's see. I do think it's Switch because it takes a while to reload when I refresh. Okay. Yeah, from my end, I see. I didn't listen to it because then it'll echo and feedback. But OBS is green again, and my little bitty window that shows the network traffic is green again.
That's good.
It's so weird because like it's like it'll dip and then shoot up to like double the traffic and then even itself back out.
That's weird. That's very,
Yeah,
very weird.
it's like the bandwidth gets messed with. Like it would choke it for like 2 seconds and then let it go, and it's like a flood of bandwidth. It's like I guess that would be rubber banding, but I'm not sure how. Like I don't know what to do. 'Cause it's like sometimes it's really bad, and like sometimes it's not. And it's weird because like what was it, Wednesday or Friday? No, Monday. What day was it that it did that?
I don't know.
Uh-oh. Okay. Yum. And this pickaxe is always halfway healed. Awesome. 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 And time for the cameraman to sleep too. Okay, cameraman is set up. Right there. It's so funny seeing you slide up the pole.
Oh, the ladders.
Yeah.
I think this is a safer way than just going all the way up and then going all the way back down, like in a circle. But I think this one's a lot safer in a way.
Okay. Spend less time. Hey,
I spend
guys,
less time worrying about
Guys.
whether I'm gonna die or not.
guys. Well, you spend less time all at once up in the air.
Yeah.
Guys, we're fighting. Guys. I'm your enemy, guys. Who's using Chrome? I use Chrome.
I use Chrome as well.
I don't know. It's like on this machine, Firefox sucks and Chrome works. And then on the podcast machine, Firefox works and Chrome is garbage. So weird. And then at work, both of them work just fine. But I mostly use Chrome because of the YouTube channel. I can have like
Yeah, I mean, I don't really have a preference. I feel like Chrome is better or easier to use, I guess. I don't know. I know Internet Explorer was all the rage back then, but now now that there are options, it's like, oh, Google Chrome, Firefox is good as well, but it does have its does have its issues sometimes. But
I wouldn't say it's all the rage. It was more like that's all we got.
that's kind of what I meant. Like it was just like, yeah.
It's like I said, murdering innocent skeletons with your murder machine again, huh? Yep. Yep. Okay. Yeah. So, crap. My timing's off. I keep healing the sword. The sword's fine. Cool. Oh, last Monday was the most Mondayest Monday I have ever Mondayed.
That was Psycho's status, I think.
Really?
Yeah.
That's
I was
funny.
like, I know that sounded familiar.
I did not even see that. But yeah, it's like we went into work and it was just a disaster. It was like blah 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 blah. And I was like, oh my god. And then that was solved, and it was like blah 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 blah. And I'm like, oh no. Like, why did I come into work today? Oh, that was just Twitter status today. That's funny. Don't need to cook bones. So many. I always come here with too much stuff in my inventory. Wow. I need to expand this area. Like I want to make a enchanting area, so you can just sit here and get XP, and then walk right over here and enchant it.
That'd be cool. That'd be a nice, like, not a cheat, but just a nice, like, it'd be a nice system.
Yeah, because right now you do you do this, then you gotta go over to an enchantment table, which is all the way at the main base, and that is not a close journey. Oh, I can cook this chicken. Yeah. Yeah. What else can I cook? So I'm gonna cook these 30 cobble also. I don't know why I'm throwing all this cobble away. Oh well. Let's see. But I hope everyone's day here better tomorrow. Yeah. I don't know. Some I don't know. Every now and then I get like a Wednesday at work. Actually, my day usually goes Monday, Tuesday, Friday, Tuesday, Friday.
That's not scheduled.
Cause the way my schedule's laid out is I stay long 3 days, and then I leave early 2 days so I can pick up Ray from work. So 2 of the days feel like Fridays because it's like early day, but sometimes it's sometimes Monday, Wednesday, Wednesday, and I'm like, this week sucks.
Well, it just started.
But so far today was more like a Tuesday. My boss is in a good mood.
That's
And
good.
I don't know if it's like, oh my god, you're finally back, or or it's like, hey, how you doing? I'm in a great mood. So why is that his armor up here? Stuff gets cooked.
You're surprised that part? Yeah, we're gonna do that eventually. We're just trying to set up the bottom part of the castle first, and then we're gonna get to that area, the mine area, and then we'll go from there. But we're just finishing up the bottom part, and then it'll be the red carts will be good to go there.
Oh, yeah, 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 yeah.
But yeah, we'll get to that part eventually. We're almost there, I think.
Yes. I... You're gonna go get gravel, right?
Yeah, I'm heading my way there.
And you just made white concrete.
Yep.
Cool. Okay, I can do the bottom then while you're doing that.
Alrighty.
Let's see. Stuff is here. Ah, there we go. 3 of these. Put them in here. I need to make this chest bigger. There's that. And what's in here? A billion arrows. Bop, 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 bop. Okay. Once this fills up again, then I should be able to get enough XP before it fills up. Let's see. Psycho's like Monday, second Monday, not quite Wednesday Monday, pre-Friday Monday letdown, then Friday. That sounds discouraging.
Sleep.
Oh God! Oh no! Let me out! Oh God! Come on! I threw a bed into the little cave and I couldn't get out.
Should I leave? Oh, there we go.
I don't know.
Should I leave the bed?
I don't know how that happened. Yes, Ray. Uh-huh. You're supposed to be in bed. Uh-huh. Yeah. Okay. Back to mending. Oops. Mending. So, I like that idea. I want to go back. I want to start it.
Which one, the sub train or the sub wall?
Yeah, the sub wall. That'd be good. So I'm pretty sure somebody else has had this idea already.
I mean, it shouldn't matter that much because it's we have our way of, I guess, doing things. I guess they're very different from I guess what everyone else has.
Yeah. Cause like the guy that has the wolves, I was like, how would we even? Psycho clipped me getting stuck in a boat. When Monday attacks.
Okay,
I lost my train of thought. Sub train of thought. Oh, the dogs. Yeah, so I was thinking, because he's building like a giant castle, like with a village and everything around it, he's not going anywhere for a while. And if he does build anything different, I think he's going to create a brand new world. So that part seems easy. And me, I'm like, nah, just this world. And we're going to build a big old base in each biome eventually in a few years.
As it goes.
But yeah, that's cool. Almost. I should be like, this is good enough. Let's see what I got in here. More fuel. One, two, three, four, five.
Very cool.
Oh, it cooked through all that already? Awesome. Yeah. Dude. This goes, no. This goes in here. Maybe I'll take some of these up. Whatever can fit in my pockets, I'll take it up to the beach house. Man, this stuff's cooking quick. One. Bling. Fire.
My bedrock, in terms of my
Bedrock.
my gravel expedition. Oh, that's a lot of lava.
Wait.
Bedrock.
Bedrock.
Where I'm at.
You dug all the way down to Bedrock?
Kind of. That's where all the gravel was.
Oh.
See?
Oh, God. I'm not paying attention. Okay. Walk forward. Turn around. One. There you go. Bling, bling. Huh. I'm curious where your mystery mining place is.
It's right by the tunnel.
Yeah. Alright. Once these skeletons run out, this will be good enough. Well, they won't run out, but once there's a gap in skeletons. Ding. Ding. So, how was everybody's weekend? Mine was sad.
Yours was sad. Why?
I had to go back to work.
Sad violin for Taco. I was at work. We do like kind of like a makerspace kind of thing for kids, and it was a relatively slow weekend. And I take out the hot glue guns. I take out the I take out the hot glue guns. I take out the hand drills and the saws. And I had a little kid. I think it was yesterday. He was like a toddler kind of thing. He was not ready. I don't think he was too ready for building, but he was just walking around, and I gave him everyone has to wear like safety glasses and stuff like that. So he was just like he wasn't sure what to make of it, and he went straight for the saws and was like, "Nope, you can't have that, sorry, buddy." And then he went to the hand drills and he was like, he pretty much wanted to stick him in his eye,
Oh
and
God.
the screw wasn't in, thankfully, but it was just I don't know. The mom was just like, "Why?" Like she was just as surprised as I was, and was like, "I don't think you're ready for this area yet." And I think the mom agreed, but it was just like, "I just want to see what this is." Immediately stick it into my eye. It's like, "All right, well," but
Psycho says, well, in that case, mine was sad as well. Yeah. He also says, just follow the lava trails. You have a lot to spare to get to your little gravel hideout.
it was also graduation day for everyone, so everyone was graduating, so that was kind of cool to see.
For school?
For my college.
Oh. Cool. Did you have any friends in college that were in like a different grade than you, or?
Well, the grad students that were first years, they graduated, so that was kind of cool to see. He won to see really, really well. Yeah, well, not with a hand drill. Um, but yeah, everyone was pretty happy.
I know a lot of people have been working on finals the last couple of weeks.
Yeah.
I completely forget about that because I'm not in school anymore.
Yeah, that's me too. Like my friend is a teacher, and he was like, "Well, finals are this week." He's like, "Wow, already?" And it was pretty interesting.
Oh no. Hurry! Hurry! The sun's setting, but I'm in the middle of the ocean.
Oh.
Hurry!
Are you sure? I can't sleep yet.
Okay. There we go. Cameraman, sleep. Okay. That was an ordeal.
Definitely sounded like it.
Cool. Back on the boat. I keep hearing people say that one song. I'm on a boat.
Oh, by Lonely Island. I love that song.
I don't know it. I don't think I've ever seen the video.
It's pretty awesome. Lonely Island is pretty awesome.
Let's see. Ooh. Simply Twitch worked all weekend and finished 2 a.m. yesterday. Wow.
Ouch. How are you still awake?
He probably slept after 2. I got me a bunch of extra sleep last week. So I normally get up at 6, but then after I dropped Ray off, I was like, huh.
I can go back to bed.
Yep, I'm gonna go right back to sleep. And I'd wake up at 10 and I'm like, I feel like I've wasted 4 hours. But I feel rested. Wait a minute. You can see those words you wrote from the ocean.
The words I wrote from the ocean.
Yeah. The sandstone letters.
Oh, yeah. That's cool.
It's all backwards.
Oh boy. Everything's fine.
Coming back to the work area with some brand spanking new tools. They still got the plastic on them.
But yeah, this weekend at work was weird because we have hot glue guns and we have signs that's like, these are real, these are dangerous, be with an adult. And I had a kid just like see the hot glue guns, run towards them, and before I could even say anything to her, she was just like, she immediately like grabbed it by the metal side and was like, and she had a bad reaction to it obviously because of the hot glue guns and stuff like that. And I want to say the grandmother came up to me later and was like, "Oh, I'm sorry. I thought they weren't real." I was like, "Well, they were, so can't really do much about that."
What?
But
What do you
yeah,
mean? I didn't think they were real.
I don't know. I was just like, I did
Who
not
has
question her.
Who has fake glue guns?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what she was thinking. I don't know what her thought process was, but it was like, I just kind of looked at her and was like, "Well, they're real." But I had like 2 or 3 kids touch them and just immediately burn themselves. Like, well, go to the bathroom, run it under cold water, and you'll be fine. And but it was just like, why are you touching something that's like that has hot glue in the name?
Are there signs like around it, like warning, don't touch?
Yeah, they recently painted, so I think they took the signs down. So,
Oh.
but it's just like I feel like, and they asked me, "Oh, do you have glue?" I'm just like, "We do have hot glue," but just like, I don't know what happened this weekend, but like a bunch of kids just like, "Oh, hot glue. Let me touch the metal part, the hottest part there is."
It's like every time they do maintenance or like tidy up the area, there's like an increase in injuries.
Yeah.
Let's see, it simply says, slept as soon as I was happy I was finished. Yep, it's 3:30. Oh, that's right. 3:30 a.m. Tuesday morning now, and I'm not working. I think I'm just nocturnal. Yeah, I used to be nocturnal.
I used to be too. Now I'm just like, oh, it's 12 midnight. I am going to bed.
Were you truly nocturnal, or did you just stay up?
I mean, kind of a bit of both, I think. I would get my best work done, like, at, like, 11 midnight kind of thing.
I would wake up at 10:30 p.m.
Oh.
Oh, I gotta get ready for the fight. They about to get torched.
Fight?
I killed one of them, but I think there's a zombie still in this. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. How you like that? There you go. I had to hop out of the cart. I didn't want to get surprised by him again.
Okay.
Man, I can't wait until we get updated stuff so we can probably see through all this. Right now it looks blue and boring. Black and blue. With white streaks everywhere. Ah! Oh, you want some too? How about that? Oh no! No! Come back! Come back!
Alright, this side is
What are
done.
you doing, cart? This way. I kind of miss my nocturnal days.
I don't, because I was exhausted in the morning and almost late to class all the time, so I'm just like...
What? You getting revenge for your brother? What happened? The nighttime? Why are these spiders so angry?
If
Why is
they're in
there
a
more
dark
than one?
area, then they'll attack.
So it just has to be dark. It doesn't even have to
Yeah.
be nighttime.
Yeah.
I thought it was only nighttime.
No, just for spiders, it's only if they're in a dark area, they see you, they'll attack. Normally, if it's in the daylight, they'll only attack if you attack them.
I'm never gonna get out of this tunnel. Cart. We're supposed to be cart. We're supposed to be going the other way. I'm never gonna get out of this tunnel. Every time I go over this hill, it's a monster. Oh, I see your name.
Yeah.
Ah, there's another one. Come on, bring it.
You can, if you have,
Ow.
if you have a bucket, you can come down and see me.
Where?
You'll know where you'll know when you see it.
Where? Did my cart make it up the stairs without nobody in it? So tired. Ah, there it is. I had to try to get ahead of you. Minecraft Master.
I am nowhere near Minecraft Master. I just have way too much time in my hands and no life.
Last week I felt like I was retired.
Why?
It was like check came in the mail. Didn't have to go to work. Stayed at the house, did some stuff. I didn't mind it.
I feel like you would after like a couple days after doing that.
Oh no. I have tons and tons of stuff. I could have 3 months off and I would not be bored at all. Not even close.
That's good for you then, I guess. I'd be so bored just like staying and like, oh well, I don't have anything to do. I did everything I had to do like on the first couple of days, and now I don't have anything to do.
Because I can wake up and do a morning stream. Then after the morning stream, I can head over to the tennis courts. Actually, no, because school's in session. But if it wasn't in session, then I can go to the tennis courts, play a little bit of tennis for a few hours, come back to the house, make some lunch. Then after lunch, start watching some anime. And after I'm done with that, start editing. And then do a night stream. I'll be good to go.
You say that now.
That's been my dream for a very long time. Except take the streaming part out. Like if I win the lottery, like that's my life.
That'd be a nice life.
Yep. That's the dream.
Oh boy. Okay.
I'm looking at all these chests, but I heard anime came back. It is nighttime.
Is it? Okay.
See, your Kigurumi choice is on point, friend. Thank you. There was this speaking of anime, there's this one anime that I had watched, and I think it's called Yuri Yuri, and one of the girls had the Let's see. One of the girls had like a sleepover, and she made everybody wear onesies or kirugubis. And one of them was a cat, and you're like, oh, okay, that's typical. One of them was a dog, you're like, okay, that's cool. One of them was a panda. And then the main girl, she was a tomato.
That's cool.
I'm like, a tomato. You know what? That matches her character, so. Always doing something just out of the box and weird and slightly obnoxious. But, yeah.
Gotta keep it different, I suppose.
Yeah. She was my favorite character because she would always do something. I'm like, oh, God, come on. See, simply says, I rewatched your line April for the 50th million time. She still seemed to feel. I had to stop watching that show because I was scared of what was going to happen. I knew something bad was coming. You should bring some buckets with you so you can scoop up all that lava.
Oh, I should, but... That's a good idea. I'll do that for next time.
Cause but yeah, it's like halfway through. I'm like, oh no, I feel like something bad's gonna happen, and then I just stopped watching. But I do plan on rewatching that one. It is a very good one. I'm trying to think if there's another show that I just stopped watching because I'm like, nope, incoming sadness. He went a poof. Okay, so I went all the way there so I can fix my pickaxe, which I was gonna do the pad, pull out some of the pattern. Instead, I'm going to. Oh, I need to put my clothes back on. Oops, wrong button.
I do like how the lava looks in the Windows 10 version.
Okay. People say that, cool. And I'm like, I don't. I guess I haven't seen lava in the Java. Cause even TacoYaki said that. I'm like, I don't get it.
Okay, I think this is all gravelled out.
Cool.
Oh, no, there's smoke there.
Let's see. So we got 3 buckets here. And we should have like 20 buckets. Oh, where'd all the buckets go? I remember filling up like 40 buckets. Maybe they're in the chests. Yeah. Maybe they're over there. Okay. How much white concrete did I get? Not a lot. There you go. Now I got a lot.
Okay, so yeah, I think this area is a bit wiped out at the moment. So
as far as gravel goes,
yeah, but there is some outside.
finish this because I was gonna do that too.
There's some over here.
Let's see. You have to finish it. It's amazing. OST is perfect. I had to buy that. Yeah. Yeah, I will finish it. Probably start crying. Ah! You okay, Rabbit? You okay? I'm not going there. Calm down. I think that show came out before we started the podcast. I'm pretty sure me and Shade would have talked about it. But yeah. I'm trying to think, what's another show that made me sad? There's another show where a character, like something that happened with a character made me sad. Kind of like how you were saying with Full Metal Alchemist, like you didn't think that they would go that far.
Oh yeah, I need to keep watching. I haven't had a chance to keep going. I really do like that show though.
Yeah. Trying to think what had happened. It was kind of like, I can't remember the name of the show, but it was kind of like, it's a 2015 show. It was early on. Yeah, we may have skipped. Was it early 2015 or like late 2015? Because we started the show in December of 2014. And we didn't catch our stride, I feel, from listening back to the episodes. We didn't catch our stride until 2016. So it was like a year of experimentation and then kind of getting worn out because we were doing multiple episodes a month. And we were kind of repeating the same. Because I feel like 3 is a perfect way to cover a series because it's like, unless you're doing a weekly thing where you're talking like the exact specifics of a song of a show, and that's too. I've seen other people do that. I'm like, that's too much to keep up with, especially with the limited time that I have. But if you're not doing a like episode by episode show, then I feel like 3 is good because you do before the show even starts. Like if there's any history. Or you can just talk about what the concept of the show is. And then when the show starts, first couple episodes, you usually talk about the show when it's in the droppable area. Where you're like, gave it 3 episodes, not really my thing, I'm going to move on. Or, this show started great, love it, going to keep continuing it, something like that. And then you can talk about how the whole show went. Just, is it October 2014. That's why. Yep. It started the season when we started the show. So, just barely hit the cutoff. I plan on going back to like older shows and like talking about those, but I barely have enough time to keep up with the current shows. So unless I win the lottery or somehow find like a massive amount of time, there's a lot of shows that are gonna get left behind for right now. It is nighttime.
Okay.
Where's my bed? Don't need a minecart anymore. And cameraman sleep. So simply, you are a sub fan or a dub fan? Let's see. AICO Incarnation is a good kind of new show. I'm not sure what that is. Anyway, be right back. Coffee. Cool. Get that caffeine. Don't fall. Oh. It's nothing to fall. Oh, there you go. Boop. You ever watched anything, Juan, that made you really sad?
My Dog Skip. That's an old movie.
I don't think I've seen that.
It was with Frankie Muniz. That was, I think, anything with animals is just like, I don't like this.
Marley and Me.
I refuse to watch that. I refuse. I absolutely refuse to watch that.
I refuse to watch that for a different reason.
Why?
I don't like him.
Oh, you don't like Owen Wilson?
No.
Why?
'Cause I don't. Something. I don't know. Wow. Like that. I was very sad to find out that he's Lightning McQueen.
Oh, I mean,
I didn't find that out until the third one came out.
How'd you not know that?
I don't know. I was just, okay, cool. I'm like, Lightning McQueen. And then at the second one, I'm like, yeah, Lightning McQueen. The third one is like, oh yeah, this is played by Owen Wilson. I'm like, what? I'm like, oh no.
You're forced to like him now.
Well, I did like him in one movie. It's like something Paris.
Oh yeah.
And he didn't play his usual character. He played like somebody kind of interesting. But yeah. Blah. It's like there's like two reasons for me not to watch it. I'm like, I'm pretty sure I heard something sad happens with the dog, and then Owen Wilson's in it. And I'm like, well, don't have to worry about that movie.
Anything like animal related, like I'm just like.
Like Homeward Bound.
Homeward Bound? I liked Homeward Bound. I know it was really sad, but it was just like it was. I don't remember much from it. What's up?
Did you know that they hurt so many animals making that movie?
Homeward Bound?
Yeah.
Oh, I can imagine.
I think that was like before they started doing it. Oh. I saw a paragraph of text. It was before like the ASPCA or something. What is that? Is that the right acronym?
ASPCA, yeah.
Before
rights and stuff like that.
Yeah, before they started. I guess they weren't really like enforcing that kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's yeah, I was listening to something. They're like, yeah, they like killed so many animals making that movie, and I'm like, oh my god. Let's see. AICO is a Netflix original anime. I like both the subs. I like both. The subs tend to have a slightly different music and stuff than the dub, and I find. Than the dub I find, and the wording isn't the same as in the translation, but I find I have to concentrate more, so I only tend to watch subs once, where dubs I play in the background and I've seen them once, and I'm like, oh, this is good. Okay. Yes, I get that because actually, well, yeah, I don't know. It's one of the things where it's like, I get that. Wait, why did I come? Dirt. I'm looking for dirt, not concrete. There we go. I was like, why did I come all the way over here for concrete when I have like 3 stacks? Actually, I might need some more. Bop, bop, bop. I need to eat. Okay, that is gone. Now let's eat some steak. And if this bear doesn't get out of my way, I'm gonna be eating some bear soon.
They don't drop any meat.
Well then, I will be sharpening my sword on his body.
Good luck when he attacks you, then.
I got a fire sword.
Oh, well.
He'll
Fire bear,
probably,
then.
I was like, he'll probably still hurt me. Let's see. Yeah, I see on Netflix. Okay, I have to look on Netflix for anime, cause
Full Metal Alchemist is on there.
yeah, but I have.
I know you have a better hookup, but I'm
No,
just saying.
I have it on Blu-ray,
Oh.
so I'm gonna watch these. But yeah, I need to watch some. I need to watch it because like Violet Evergarden is on there. Seven Deadly Sins is on there, which I know Psycho wants to watch. I want to watch Little Witch Academia because I love the movies, and I want to watch them with Ray Ray because she liked the first movie. Then there's Children of the Whales, which I also want to watch. I watched the first episode of that, and it was interesting.
In a good or bad way.
I would say great. Like the animations, I said all this stuff in the episode of the podcast, but like the animation's great, but like so the characters started doing stupid stuff.
Mm.
But it was like it wasn't like dumb enough stuff to watch. It wasn't dumb enough stuff to where like it ruined the movie.
Mm-hmm.
It was like, okay, so what was it? Imagine the planet is covered in sand.
Okay.
And the way to travel around is by these sand ships. And everybody lives on these sand ships. Well, they found this one island, and they go to the island, and this one guy, one of the main guys, he finds this girl, and the girl tries to kill him.
Mm.
And then she passes out or something. And then he's like, oh, okay. And then just brings her onto the ship. And I'm like, what are you doing?
Why would you do that?
She just tried to kill you. And then he doesn't tell anybody that she tried to kill him. And I'm like, why are you endangering everybody else on the ship? Like, what if she's like possessed by something? I don't know. And I'm like,
You know it's anime, so everyone's possessed by something.
No, he was just stupid. But like the whole world was interesting. So I'm like, is the whole world covered in sand, or is it like just the area we're in? And I'm like, how do the sand ships work? Like, that's cool. So there's a bunch of interesting things about it. It's just that guy was doing stupid stuff. Let's see. Don't watch Violent.
She was trying to kill him, or was it just like?
Huh? I think she didn't. I don't know because I only saw the first episode. But from what I can tell, I think she was getting attacked and then she passed out. And then when she came to, the guy was trying to help her, and then she's like, "No, not again!" and like attacked him. So I think she just misunderstood what was going on. But let's see. Utah Raptor says, "Don't watch Violet Evergarden until you're prepared to cry. The last 3 episodes are heart wrenching." Well, and the sun's setting again.
Oh, is it? Okay.
That was a quick 10 minutes.
And at exactly 10 o'clock as well.
There we go. Alright, did you want to do one more cycle or?
It's up to you.
Yeah, let's do one more cycle.
Okay.
It's like everything. It's like I finally got everything flowing. Got a new pickaxe, making new walls so you can ice them.
Trying not to drown. My shovel's almost done as it is anyway, so I'll be there soon.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, I saw the trailer for Violet Evergarden. I'm like, oh my god, this looks amazing. And then they were like, it's A1 Pictures. And I'm like, oh, that's why. I understand. And they're like, who's going to be streaming it? Nobody, because Netflix owns it. And I'm like, Netflix, you need to share. I know you paid to have the anime produced, and you want to keep it on your own platform. Fine. At least release the episodes once a week, like Japan does. Don't be stingy. Hold on to it for like 6 months after the season's already over.
But it's Netflix, so it does what it wants.
Yeah, they're like, but binge culture. And I'm like, I was binging before binge culture was a thing.
Don't be a binge hipster now.
I'm already there. I've been watching anime since '96. When did Netflix start?
Early mid-2000s maybe?
Hey, Cortana. When did Netflix start? Cortana, you suck. I'm gonna Google it.
I'd Google it, but I'm underwater.
Yeah. When did Netflix? Yeah. Wow, a lot of people wanted to know that. Oh God, 1997? No. When did Netflix streaming start?
Maybe like it was a way to like get their seat because they started with CDs first.
Yeah, they started with the DVDs. 2007. Yeah, that's more. That sounds more right, or more how I experienced it rather.
Because I know Blockbuster was gonna buy them, and they didn't think that it was gonna work out. But and then no more Blockbuster.
Yeah. Let's see. Oh yeah, you don't get them once a week like me. Yeah, they do that in certain regions. They like handle Netflix differently. It's annoying. Wait, so is the UK Netflix?
There's a UK Netflix. There's a Japan Netflix, I think.
I wonder if they're as strict about certain programs as Japan is. Because if they're not, then I may be able to watch it legally, weekly, and be able to feature it on the show and promote the show. And then maybe, Simply is Cortana, I'm done with you. Go away. Cortana says drink water.
I just did.
Let's see. Oh, she said it 30 minutes ago.
Well, I did it then as well.
um, Simply, do you have what is it? Seven Deadly Sins season 2? Because I looked for it and it only had Japanese subtitles, so I was like, oh well, that's not gonna work. Japan and UK are basically the same. If you have Windows 10, just VPN your address. It's a built-in feature. Yeah, it doesn't work. Japan blocks it. I tried it last week and it was like, no, you gotta wait 9 months, and they would give you the whole thing all at once. And I'm
Just like a baby.
yeah, I'm like, but then I won't be able to talk about it on our show. And they're like, too bad. Let's see. I'll check it 5 minutes on my phone at the moment. Okay. We have 5 minutes. I'll wait. I'll hold the street till I find out the answer. Because I know Psycho really wants to watch it. I mean, Shade. Shade is really... He talked about the first season on the show. And, what is that? Oh. I thought your trees were a spider crawling on top of the on top of the wall. But yeah, if we could find a way to watch it, because I don't want to bootleg it. I'm like, it's available for legal streaming. Like, it's a service that I already pay for. I'm like, it's just a distribution error. Like, isn't that what they say that piracy is? It's a distribution problem.
I have no idea. I do things legally. No, but I have no idea. I generally don't know.
Yeah, there was something that said that most of piracy is a distribution problem. I'm like, I totally get that. Back when I was broke.
I can definitely see it. Like, there's a one show that like one country has or one area has, or they aren't able to show it off at other areas, so just like people find a way.
Yeah, they're like, I want to give you money to watch your show. I really do. And they're like
Jeff Goldblum says, life finds a way.
Yeah. Let's see. What?
Alright, you've got lots of gravel now.
What happened, Simply? I'm like, isn't there like a Netflix International? I'm like, I'd pay like an extra couple bucks for that.
Sadly, I don't think it works like that.
No, I did some research because I was mad, and they said that they would lose money by doing what I want. And it's like, they said, as far as the whole binge culture in the US goes, they have numbers on it. They're like, I think they said they tried running stuff weekly like regular TV does. And when they put the shows weekly, people would just drop, like, they would watch the episode and then other episode, they'd forget all about it. And when they put it out in one whole chunk, people would like the watch session was longer because there was more episodes, and then people would keep up with it. So it'd be like, oh, for this next week, I will, like, every night this week we'll watch this entire series. And I'm like, I get that. That's kind of how I watch the shows that we talk about on the show. I watch the trailer, then I watch the first 3 episodes, and then I watch the rest all in a big chunk. and I get that. But also, if it's a really, really, really like super duper ultra hype show, I want to watch it as soon as the next episode's available. And the opposite happens for me. It's like what you call it? Little Bit Academia. That show came out, and I'm like, oh my god, they actually made a TV series for that cool movie. I'm like, cool. Can't wait till it comes out. And then it came out, and the season started, and I couldn't find it anywhere. I'm like, what's going on? The show is out, right? It's not on any streaming service. And then I found out that it's on Netflix. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. Well, I have a Netflix account. And they're like, no, it's not on Netflix yet. It'll be on Netflix in 6 months. So.
You want me to fill this out over here? All the open spots?
Yes.
Okay, I'll do that.
Ah, crap. I'm glad you said something. About the spots, because that not what I was just working on, but like 2 walls before. I'm not supposed to be building the 3rd wall over there. It's supposed to be a bridge. Oh, cameraman. Cameraman. There we go. Alright.
Let me finish this up and then.
Yep. Simply says UK has a UK has a huge problem with illegal streaming. Yeah, there's a lot of sites like that, and someone I know they tried.
People will constantly find a way to watch their favorite shows.
Yeah, and it's a distribution problem. It's like if you distribute it, but it costs too much, then people are gonna find other ways. If you distribute it and it's the right price, then people are like, yeah, I'll pay $5 a month to watch all the stuff that I want to watch. And then there are some people who are like, oh, I'm never paying for any show. Why? Yeah, I can get it for free. I pay for internet, so that's good enough.
I should watch. I should be able to watch what I want. Kind of way.
But so simply, that's actually the OVA, the 4 episodes of Signs of Holy War. The new one that's out is called like Commandments something. I just happened to have the window open because I was working on the podcast. No, not Suno Taizai, right? So it should be under N L M or S for oh, it's last season. It's winter. Not Suno Taizai. There you go. It is 7 Deadly Sins: Revival of the Commandments. The let's see, as in UK, it's not technically illegal to stream; it's illegal to download. Ah, okay. It's like a legal loophole. Or illegal loophole. I don't know. But
Alright, that ceiling is done.
Cool. I gotta tear all this down. Did it wrong.
Oh no.
This is supposed to be a bridge. But guess I can do this on Wednesday.
Hello Corey, how's it going? You're at the end of the stream, unfortunately. But how are you doing today on this Monday morning, afternoon, or evening? How are you doing today? We're gonna be visiting someone today. We're gonna make someone one of us. Let's see who is online today. Let's see. Let's make this bigger. Sweet. Let's see. It's Tuesday where you are? Wow, that's crazy. That's pretty cool. It's 10 at night here, so I'm sure it's in the morning, but that's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's
Uh,
imperceptibly.
is he? Yes, he is. Finally, Old Willow Scrub is playing some Dark Souls. So we're gonna visit him. Um,
Alright, let me go grab them pieces.
4 in the morning. Why aren't you asleep? Why aren't you asleep? Okay. All right. You don't sleep. Well, I feel bad for you. Unless you're, I guess I'm assuming insomniac or something else. Oh, same. Oh yeah. Well.
Or unless
Alright.
you're awesome.
Unless you're awesome. Corey Abraham, thank you for the follow. You're wonderful. You're 1 million and you're one of a kind. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to my corner of the internet. I thank you so much for the support, and I really, really do hope you enjoy your stay. All right. We're gonna raid Old Willow. He's playing some Dark Souls. I'm sure he's having a wonderful time. But yes. Thank you all for following. Thank you all for lurking. Thank you all for talking in chat. Thank you all for the subs, donating you the bits of money, lurking, hosting, and rating, and all those wonderful things. You're all wonderful. You're all 1 million, and you're all one of a kind. I'll try to be on in the morning tomorrow. I'm grabbing dinner with a friend in the afternoon. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, I'll be seeing you when I see you. Have a good one. Bye bye.
Cool. Let's see. Simply says Ben. Well, I can't watch this as season 2. Yeah, that's the issue that I had. I can see that too in the US, but even if you could see it in the Japanese one, it only has Japanese subtitles. So I was like, oh well, there's no point in even trying it anymore. They don't. They only offer the subtitles until the English subtitles until the whole thing's done. So I gave up on that one show, but Violet Evergarden is done weekly. So I don't know. I might try something with that. But yeah. So that's it for today's edition of Minecraft Power Hour. Today with me was the Chosen One. We actually got quite a bit of stuff done today. And we'll be back on Wednesday for another edition of Minecraft Power Hour. We'll be working on the upper walls and this little entrance thing. Maybe. Not sure. But, as always, this is Big D from TacoYaki Gaming. Thank you all for watching. Thanks for hanging out in chat. Thanks for supporting the channel. And I will see y'all next time. Bye. OBS was hidden under a whole bunch of stuff.